So we're just going for it, and we want the sugar water?
Yeah. If we don't use it here, well, we're going to use it regardless. But
tell us what you're looking at, Bill. Go ahead.
We're looking at a swarm of bees in the tree here. And we picked up one last night. And all of a sudden it looks like there's another one. The hive that we put the original one in is still going strong. But we get up this morning, come up here this afternoon, and looks like there's another swarm there. We don't know, but we're going to err on the side of caution and go ahead and put them in another super and see if we can make us another hive.
That's incredible.
And don't ever let them tell you that a bee won't sting you through the suit. They will. I got one.
So what's the plan of attack here then?
Well, they got a... Is that the box you use?
Well, yeah, we've got to first, of course, suit up. And we've got to cut some of the branches out of the way so that we can bend the tree over the box that we're going to knock them off in. And what I'd like to do is knock them off in the box that they're going to stay in, as opposed to knocking them in a cardboard box and then dumping them into the box. That's a lot of extra aggravation for them. So we try to keep it as low intensity activity with them as possible. Okay, what we do is put the old frames back in that have been pulled out. I don't have, no, these are all, maybe there's one there, but these are what we call used frames, and we've got to make sure we don't put them in there with ants in them. Since this one was sitting on the ground, it'll have some little bugs in it, so cut them all out of that one. Okay, now this one has not been pulled out. This is the foundation, what it looks like when it is first installed. And when they start working on it, then it'll look like this. So that's what it looks like. This is what they call pulled out.
Okay.
They pull them out so that they can fill them with honey. And one thing I noticed was they don't just put them straight in, they slant them so that the honey won't roll out.
Wild. Absolutely wild. I see that. I didn't see it. Because I could see that they were, you know, a whole bunch of bees at the front of that one.
Yeah. See, that's where they're going in and out. That's the only, really the only place.
Yeah.
I wear these.
Yeah.
I keep
Your other one dropped on the ground.
turning inside out.
There's that one.
Put my skull cap on. That keeps my hat from falling down over my eyes.
Oh.
It doesn't really, but it helps. It's still damp from a few minutes ago.
If you
Takes
baby,
a, takes a while to get all the paraphernalia on.
yeah.
They haven't got through the latex gloves yet anyway.
Yeah, let's just take them one at a time. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. That's good enough right there. That's good.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Styrofoam lid.
Oh, the step's full. Damn it.
We don't. I don't think we need it. See if we
Okay,
can.
so what I was planning on doing is just
Yeah.
bringing this back
Just
and slowly pulling it down.
bend it back.
Okay, you want me to do that, you hold box? Okay, and there's the lid if you want to be able to put it on real quick.
Well, I don't think we need it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Not really. It may break before. Okay, want to go for a shake of the branch?
Let's shake it. I did it. I did it.
Oh my God.
That's how that's done.
Oh my gracious. Sorry if I was in your way.
No.
You want to try and knock them again, or you want to try and brush them in?
Well, you brush them, they just fly off.
Okay.
But have to be another swarm.
Quick, put in the frames, and how about leaving a few out? Sorry.
That's it. I'd like to put them all in if we can. They're stuck together so good.
Smushing them down there. Okay. Should I just brush these off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right down there. The one that always
Look at
goes
the
on.
bee zipper on there already. Showing.
This one always goes on later. Get more?
Shall we go for more?
Well, with the rain, I was thinking about leaving them. But your call. Your call.
Let's let it go.
Because it's right here. We should have the queen. And that's all that really matters.
Another hive.
Not believable.
Right under my camper shell.
Looks like you had a
Okay,
mishap.
Well, it was quite a surprise this morning. We come back up to check on the new hives that we acquired and found that one of them got knocked over. So we've got to restation them anyway, put them in a permanent location. But we have to restore this one now. And no sense trying to figure out why it happened. Just take care of it and put it back together and get it on a stronger foundation. So what we'll do is first off move the remaining hive that's on the base board over onto the new stand, and then pick up the parts down there and see if they're damaged. Doesn't look like they are, but those foundations are very very fragile, so they could be broken, but the bees will take care of that anyway. Even if they're broken, they'll take care of it. So get my hood on here and we'll go down and start moving around. And by the way, when we came up yesterday or Saturday morning I should say, to check the bees, we looked up in the tree where we had taken the bees out of, and there was another swarm. And we thought they had come out of our box, so I went down and checked the box. The original one was still there. So we had another swarm. So now we've got two new swarms. So we'll take this and move it over here. They look good. So just gently oops, got one. So far they all look good. Now, in just 2 days, you can see what they've started doing already. Can you pick up on that? Being the base made of pure beeswax, then they come in and start drawing things out, making their cells for their honey or for their brood. A little bit on this side, but they've started already in just 2 days. Nope, they're all good. Now I have most of them marked, so I put them all in the same direction so that when we take them out and they've already been working, we know which way to put them back in. At this point it wouldn't make any difference because they haven't established anything yet. Now I've got to go get the piece I need to space there.
Be right back.
Okay, what we'll be doing is spacing the frames apart because they require a very specific space. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now they're evenly spaced for what they need. The feeder got dumped over. They're already looking for food. Let me go get the sugar water. That'll make them happy for a while. Put the top board on. Then the roof. Now this one is ready to start their nectar gathering and brood raising. That makes my third hive up here. Now we're going to go get the fourth one, bring it over, restation it.
Now this is the hive that we took the first video of, where we captured them out of the tree. And they're all nice and calm right now and just enjoying their new hive. Unfortunately, it needs to be moved to a more permanent location, so that will certainly stir them up.
Okay, we're in the process now of moving this to its permanent spot after retrieving it out of our little tree here. So we'll start moving pieces off. It looks like they're...
Is it dry?
It's sticking.
Stuck already. Well, it looks like they don't. It looks like it's dry anyways. If you want to just take the whole thing.
Well, they're coming. Yep, it's dry.
And, yeah, we could just leave the feeder on. Seeing we don't have to worry about spilling it.
Okay. Get out of there. Yep, we don't have to worry about spilling it.
Just have to worry about walking through here.
So they have went through a gallon of sugar water in 2 days. Wow. They were hungry.
They were hungry. Okay.
Now, is this going to be a good idea?
I think so.
Okay. Just tip it backwards, I guess.
Okay, I'm under.
Okay, I got it. Okay, slowly. And just watch your step.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, the hood I can't see anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, go slowly. I'll go slow as I can. Okay. didn't disturb them near as much. Turn it on, turn the bees on, make them go to get some food. We're finished with moving the hive. We just got to get the roof on it and get the bottom board out so that they can get air from underneath. Now I brought a couple entrance sticks, but we really don't need those.
No, not at all.
So we won't put any entrance restrictors in, just leave it wide open to give them plenty of working room. We need to take the bottom boards out. We'll go down to the other one and pull the bottom board out so you can see what goes on there. I don't think I had it on that time.
Oh, sweet. Well, you have to turn the light.
That's the bottom board we put in for the winter time to keep them warm. Take it out in the summertime so it keep them cool. There will be times when we come down and find out that they need more cooling, and all the bees will be out here in the front, hanging down from the front. They call it a beard. And they do that for cooling purposes.
Pick them up.
Yeah.
Do you want to give that hive any more sugar water?
We ain't got any.
Oh.
We're out.
They're going to have to go get it on their own, huh?
This one's spilt out from whatever upset it. So I put all the sugar water we had in that. I need to get a tool and take the bottom board off of this one.
Now, is there a screen underneath that?
There's a screen now.
Yeah.
So this is what blocks it off for the wintertime. And when we pull these out, we'll check and see if there's any viral mites on it. And all we can see on this one is a few dead bees and
not many at that.
wax debris from the honeycombs. Most of this white stuff is just wax.
From the house cleaners.
Right, from the house cleaning. So once we put the roof on, my God, we're through. But I would like to pull the top off of that one over there. And see what the progress was from last Friday. I'm going to get our empty super Pam and let's pull the top off of that one and see how the capping is going. Okay, what we're going to do is go in and check for the honeycomb capping, see how they're doing on the capping portion of it. Last time we looked, they were about 90% done. So hopefully this top super will be completely full of honey. And we can take it off and extract it and get our honey. So let's take the top off. And they glue these things together so good that sometimes you even break the boards getting them off.
Busy little bees.
And we got a bunch of busy bees here. Okay, I'm going to pull the one out on the side first. That was the one that needed to have more capping.
You don't have another hive tool?
No, I didn't bring it down, Pam. We'll just do this one. I missed my one glove. I had to put these gloves on.
Oh.
Okay, we still need a lot of capping yet.
Yep.
This one side has started capping. You see the little white area. The rest of this is full of honey, so they need to fill this one with honey yet and cap it off before we can take it out. So it'll be about another week. So that's all we need to do with this one. What are you pointing at?
I was just thinking something Joan said.
Hmm?
I was thinking something Joan said. I'll tell you later.
So with that, we're all done. So we'll put the tops back on. I was hoping they had worked overtime and got this all capped off, but not to be.
Maybe the new neighbors got him excited.
Not to be.
That sure is bright.
Yeah, on your side. Okay. We are all finished up now, and we'll just clean up our tools and we be going.
Be gone, huh?